The rain poured relentlessly as an old monk, Master Rohan, walked along the muddy path leading to his monastery. His saffron robes were drenched, and the cold wind cut through his frail body. As he reached the town square, he saw a young beggar boy shivering under a broken shelter, his clothes torn, his eyes hollow with hunger. For a moment the monk hesitated. He had little to give, just a single piece of bread in his satchel, but something within him stirred. Without a word, he knelt and handed the bread to the boy, gently placing a hand on his head. The boy looked up, his eyes wide with gratitude. "You are not alone," Master Rohan whispered before walking away. The boy, named Kiran, had known nothing but hardship. Orphaned at a young age, he had learned to survive by scavenging and stealing. Kindness was a foreign concept to him. Yet that single act of compassion from the monk planted a seed in his heart, a flicker of warmth he had never known. That night, instead of stealing food from the marketplace, Kiran shared his bread with an old stray dog. It was a small act, but it made him feel different, lighter. Kiran's heart began to change. He found himself helping others in small ways, returning a lost coin to a merchant, carrying an old woman's basket, sharing his meager meals with fellow beggars. With each act, he felt the same warmth he had felt that day in the rain. Years passed, and Kiran, now a young man, dedicated himself to serving the poor. He started working at a shelter, feeding the hungry and teaching street children how to read. The ripple of kindness grew, touching lives beyond what he could have imagined. One day, a wealthy merchant, moved by Kiran's selflessness, offered him a position managing a large granary. Instead of hoarding wealth, Kiran ensured that a portion of the food always went to the needy. Word of his generosity spread, inspiring others to contribute. Decades later, an old man with a gentle smile stood at the gates of the monastery waiting. Master Rohan, now frail and weak, emerged to see him. The man bowed deeply. "Master, years ago, you gave a starving boy a piece of bread and a kind word. That boy was me. You may not remember, but your kindness changed my life, and through me it has changed the lives of many." Tears welled in the monk's eyes. He had never sought recognition, never expected his small act to create such waves. But here was proof. One act of kindness, like a stone cast into still water, had rippled through time, touching countless souls. In life, we often underestimate the power of small acts. A smile, a kind word, a simple gesture. These can set off ripples that travel far beyond what we can see. You may never know how far your kindness will reach, but like a seed carried by the wind, it has the power to grow into something extraordinary. So today, be the reason someone believes in goodness, because every ripple begins with a single drop.